We are halfway home on the high school football regular season, but the high-stakes matchups and playoff-like atmospheres are just getting started. Welcome to Home Team Friday, the Tri-State's original 30-minute football show. Thanks so much for joining us. It's week number 5, meaning we are exactly halfway home in the regular season. We'll start this evening in Henderson. Colonel Stadium will be the site of a potential game of the year between Henderson County and Owensboro Catholic. Now, last week's shootout between the Aces and the Red Devils won't go unnoticed, but the Colonels brought the long guns to this one. 2 state championship runners-up from 2023 commence in the next chapter in a newfound rivalry of pocket conference heavyweights. Heritage Hills and North Posey dueling it out in Poseyville. That, of course, this week's showdown. And we'll go off the gridiron, where we spend time with a player who goes to battle with 2 teams on and off the gridiron. All right, it's time for the #1 football show in the Tri-State. It's Home Team Friday, and it starts right now.
It's time for Home Team Friday, brought to you by Expressway Dodge.
Gibson Southern, they might be a contender up in Southridge. Titans up 17-14. Chase Thaxton gets the handoff, a big chunk yardage play to a Gibson Southern in threatening territory. Then Zach Foster mowing his way through defenders into the end zone. 25-14. Just about 5 left in the game. Parker Steckler from Southridge, a direct snap, and then scores the touchdown. Wait a second, 25-22, but it wouldn't be enough. Gibson Southern would score again for a 31-22 win. That's Colin Davies, the guru. I'm Michael Gross. This is Home Team Friday. Colin, we've reached week number 5. This is where we figure out who's a contender and who is a pretender. We've learned a lot today.
Yeah, we've been feeling it out throughout the year, but this is really the week where we start to see who's going to be in Indianapolis, who's going to be in Lexington. We'll find it out this week.
We will have to find it out. Let's take a look at our Home Team Friday Power 10 for week number 5. Colin, what stood out to you as we entered this week?
Well, you know, Gibson Southern just had a big win over Southridge on that list. We'll see how the Titans are able to move up, and they seem like they're one of the best teams in the Tri-State for sure.
Well, speaking of one of the best teams in the Tri-State, as we enter the top 5, Owensboro Catholic reigning true with Memorial and Wright right there on their tail. But Heritage Hills making a big case to move up that list.
Yeah, Heritage Hills, their one loss was against a very, very good powerhouse in Kentucky. So they are looking like them in Memorial and Gibson Southern and that 3A sectional. That's going to be a gauntlet that we have coming up. I can't wait for that, but right now we're in week 5.
Plenty of musical chairs happening. Couple of teams that are a little far off from this Power 10. Still a great matchup tonight.
Yeah, let's head to North, traveling to Enloe Field to take on the Bossy Bulldogs. First drive for North, Jason Rucker gets the handoff, makes a couple of guys miss on his way for an 18-yard touchdown, 7-0 to the Huskies. Next drive for Bossy, it's going to be Aiden Boyd. Scrambles, tries to throw downfield, but it gets picked off. Ethan Bowden setting the Huskies up with great field position. They would take advantage. Quarterback Jacob Tenbarge finds Braden over the middle for 6, makes it 14-0 for North. Late in the first half, Boyd gets picked off again. This time, Darian Walker takes it back for 6. The Huskies dominate in this one, 34-8.
Yeah, had all the makings of a blowout, and it really was. Mater Dei and Jasper just up the road. We'll start it off in the second quarter. Mike Gable's crew up 14-7. Tate Mallory handoff to Caden Thacker, ripping his way home for a tutty. A 2-score game. Mater Dei out in front. Now Mallory again in the gun, going deep, picked off in no man's land. Who is he going for? Some miscommunication. Jasper picks it off, but Mater Dei would win it in the end, 35-14.
All right, now we head to Central and Wrights. Panthers' second drive, 6:30 left in the first. Parkin Baumeier handoff to Landon McClarney for the 16-yard touchdown run just off the left edge. A 2-point try after would be a fumble recovery. So second quarter, 2nd and 23, 3:20 left in the first. Devin Desjardins finds Kenyon Peoples, who dives into the end zone to put Central on the board.
Huge.
Second quarter we go. 2 minutes in. Boutmeyer hands it off to McClarney, who punches it in for the Panthers again. And while Central did get on the board in this one, Rice would run away with this one 60-7.
Yeah, they took it to him. All right, it's showdown time. Heritage Hills and North Posey, two of the best teams in the state, year in and year out, especially last year. The both of them looking to get back to Indianapolis this year.
Yeah, and we're looking at two teams with two very different stories. Heritage Hills brought a lot of guys back, pretty much their whole team. But North Posey, they had a lot of guys graduate, but they've looked impressive to start this season. This is where the rubber meets the road.
Vikings 4-0, Heritage Hills 3-1. Both of them in the top 5 of our Home Team Friday Power 10. Let's get to it. Waylon Shank just one win in his last 6 tries against Heritage Hills. Jet Goldsberry and his offense looking to build off of 2 masterpieces and shutouts. He gets the Pats on the board early with emphasis. How about this hit stick? 15-0. Early on with Posey driving now. Carter Schickel dumping it off to the freshman Remy Johnson. Upended. Senior Alex Smith says, welcome to the big show. Then it was all Heritage Hills from there. Goldsberry rolling out, firing downfield. Back shoulder ball of beauty. Tyler Ruxer, 22-0. And just a masterpiece to end the half. Colin, I'm not sure what else there is to say about Jet Goldsberry.
Did this last week, and he comes and does it against a really good North Posey defense.
This is from the 11-yard line. He looks like he's going to go down at least 3 times. He doesn't. Heritage Hills blows the doors off of Joe Jengelball Field. And Todd Wilkerson, his 100th career win as a head coach, a 43-7 victory.
All right, now we head to Harrison and Memorial. 2:45 left in the half. For the Tigers, it's going to be Matthew Fisher, who's been solid all year long, going to Luke Elsperman. Back corner, 13-yard touchdown at the start of the second half. First drive for the Warriors here. And it's going to be Rylan Knapp looking for Xavier Brooks. And he is going to be in the end zone for a 24-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion would be successful. Start of the fourth, Tigers picking up where they left off. Vance Alsman flicks it to Drew Ellis for the sweep, and he gets a 25-yard score. Memorial takes care of Harrison 45-8. And now we're going to head to Union County. Morganfield hosts the Union County hosting Hopkins County Central. First drive for the Braves. Jared Johnson, the keeper, and up the gut for the score. Now the Storm on the front with the ball, but they don't have it anymore. It's a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by Caden Rhodes. So the Braves on the attack. Willem McPeak takes the handoff, scampers 15 yards for the touchdown, makes it 14-0. And you think Union County's cruising, but Hopkins Central looking for a response. Isaac Earl to Isaac Manning, a Manning on the receiving end of that one on the connection. But afterwards, Union County did have themselves a night with a 49-13 win.
Yeah, big storm cloud over Hopkins County Central this evening. On the other side of the break, more highlights on the way. Owensboro Catholic heads down the Audubon to enter the Thunderdome that is Colonel Stadium. And, of course, we'll take a look at some scores from around the Tri-State.